Okay, so we just had our first work session with the Shimane students, and it was pretty fun. Well, the first thing we did was obviously met each other because we didn't know who, like, the Japanese kids didn't know who we were. They only met us like one time. So that was pretty cool. One of the girls, Momoka, actually like friended most of us on Facebook, so that was pretty cool. So then we had to do the poster for the demonstration with the opposite ideas, and we came up with some slogans. So I thought we had some pretty good slogans. They're not that's not important, but the most important thing about the slogans is that they're going to be opposite ideas on each side. And I thought the Japanese students had some good suggestions about what to put on those posters. Um, One challenge that I do foresee coming is the language barrier because I know that the Shimane students already know English, like they know a little bit, but they don't know it to the level that we can speak it. So they don't know like some of the slighter nuances. So especially with the slogans is what I saw because we were using like a little bit of slang, but and they had to like look up on their phones what that means, or we had to like explain to them like what some of the slang was that we were using in our signs because it's not like it's more advanced English than what they had previously learned. But I think it's going to be good because it's going to open up my eyes to what other countries see. Because in America, I'm surrounded by a lot of people who already share my opinions. So I know in America that a lot of the people who, like, a lot of American kids like me and the other people in this class share viewpoints with people their age. And so people that have differing viewpoints are probably a lot older or a lot younger, but these Japanese students might have different viewpoints than us, and they're pretty much the same age we are. So it'll be interesting to see like how um, different their viewpoints are going to be that because they grew up in a different country. Um, Similarities between America and Japan. Um, it was pretty similar. Like it was funny because when we were talking about like what our parents told us before they like before what the Japanese students' parents told them before they came to America, and it was like pretty much the same stuff that our parents told us before we went to college. And I noticed they also used a lot of technology, like they used their phones to look up the some of the language we were using. If they didn't know a word, they'd always like go on their phones and go on like dictionary.com or Google Translate and look up a word on there. And I imagine that if I was in the same spot they were, like, they seemed pretty nervous coming in, and I imagine like I would also be nervous coming in because I don't know anything about Japan. Like if I went to Japan, I would just I'd be I'd probably be more lost than they would coming to America. Is what I'm trying to say. So I'm sure some of our experiences have been different because we have different cultures. I know the Japanese culture is more tradition oriented than the American culture, so it'll be interesting to see like where that kind of fits in with what we're trying to do and our goals for this project and how it's all going to fit in together. So I thought, yeah, it was good. It was a good first time, and I can't wait for the next time we get to work together.